On behalf of the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police, I want to thank everyone for being here to help honor Officer Calvin Hall and support his family and friends during this most difficult time. To the family and friends, please accept our most sincere condolences on the loss of such a special and caring man. Our lives were forever changed in the early hours of July 14th when we received the call, a call that we pray we will never get. Calvin and his doctors fought valiantly at UPMC Presbyterian Hospital for several days while his family and coworkers stood by his side nonstop. Sadly, the Lord called Calvin home on July 17th. It's been heartbreaking for all of us, but I take some solace in the belief that God needed his strength and goodness elsewhere. We are extremely sad, angry, and confused from the senseless act of violence against such a good man. A man who dedicated his life to helping others and making a difference. One thing we will never allow is for the coward who did this to take anything away from Calvin's story or what he meant to all of us. Calvin lived his life to the fullest, and over the past 36 years, he crafted an amazing and wonderful story about his life and legacy. It's our duty, everyone in this room, to tell that story and to ensure that his legacy lives forever. All of us are extremely proud and thankful for the man that Calvin was in the life he lived. He was a loving fiance, son, brother, uncle, cousin, friend, police officer, partner, and selfless servant to all. Calvin always wanted to help people, and it was no surprise when his family said he wanted to be a police officer ever since he was a child. There is no doubt in my mind that Calvin always had something deep inside his heart and soul that caused him to seek justice, help those in need, protect the vulnerable, and make a difference in the lives of others. He was a person who always put the needs of others before his own. Calvin did more than dream about becoming a cop. He made sure his dream came true. Over the years, Calvin worked at Schumann Center, UPMC Hospital, McKeesport. He put himself through Indiana University Police Academy while still working full-time. After graduating the academy, he found employment with the Braddock Police Department and then Point Park University Police Department. Calvin wanted to become a Pittsburgh police officer because he knew he could make a difference in the community and help mentor kids. Calvin obtained that wish on December 3rd, 2017, when he joined our family. I can tell you that Calvin came highly recommended from his prior employers because of his strong work ethic, vibrant personality, and selfless commitment to helping others. I think that speaks volumes of the kind of person Calvin was and the impact he had on others. Over the last week, I've had an opportunity to speak with many people who knew Calvin, and everyone had similar heartwarming stories about this incredible man, friend, and police officer. One officer I had a chance to talk to knew and worked with Calvin for the past 5 years. She went to the academy with him. They worked at Point Park University together, attended classes at Point Park together, and eventually joined the Pittsburgh Police together. It's a pretty incredible path they took together, but what hit home to me was the story of how Calvin, when he was an officer at UPMC McKeesport, would check up on her pap, who was a patient at the hospital. Calvin would do it without being asked and would always update her every time he stopped to visit. It's those little acts of kindness that help define the character and quality of a person. I can tell you in all honesty that we were truly blessed when Calvin became a member of the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police, and we were all better people because of him. The death of a police officer hits us hard, even more so when it's a member of our own police family. Unfortunately, my interactions with Calvin were limited since he joined the police department, but what I can tell you, and I'm sure many will agree, when you talked to him, you knew immediately there was something special about him. His smile was contagious and his demeanor was genuine. You could tell instantly that he cared about being a police officer and he cared about making a difference in the community. To all of our police officers and other members of law enforcement in attendance today, thank you again for coming and thank you for your service. Thank you for choosing this noble calling and for dedicating your life to serving others and keeping people safe. It's comforting for us to know that you're out there patrolling our streets and keeping order. You have a difficult job on so many levels, but please know that we care about you and we appreciate the countless risks you expose yourself to help keep us safe. There's no doubt in my mind that it's that selfless service that sets you apart from others. You walk a line of courage, hope, and righteousness, and that's what allows good to triumph over evil. I must admit, even after 27 years as a cop, I'm always in awe at the fact that you run into danger without hesitation to help a person you don't even know, while others flee for safety. That speaks volumes about your character and who you are as a person and as a public servant. Please stay safe out there, and please watch out for one another. I want to thank the community for their outpouring of love and support for the family and our officers during this dark time. It truly means more than you will ever know. A very heartfelt thank you to our peer support team and to Sergeant Joe Lewis and his Northview Heights crew for everything you've done for the family during this most difficult time. We are forever grateful for what you did for Calvin and for his loved ones. In closing, I want to extend our love and condolences to the family, the officers of Zone 1 who worked closely with Calvin, his classmates, VR 17-02, the detectives who are tirelessly working the investigation, and all who were impacted by his goodness and love. When we swore Calvin into the Pittsburgh Police, I told the family that they would be a part of our police family as well. Those words were not idle. You will forever be a part of our family in blue. You will also find a strong and loving family with the concerns of police survivors, cops. You will find comfort with the Sholos, the Maleys, and the Kellys who share your grief and share your pain. So rest in peace, Officer Calvin Maurice Hall, badge 4673. You were a model officer and you made a difference. You made a difference in us, you made a difference with our community, and you made a difference in our life. You were loved by many, and you will never be forgotten. God bless you.